Hi, I'm Forrester Savell and I'm here today to show you an inside look on how we created, recorded and mixed the Occupants track Wonderland. It's quite an epic song with the full version coming in at over 8 minutes and the radio version was slimmed down to just under 5. Initially the process started with the guys in the band, Flynn, Luke and Lee, sending me through a rough demo of the tune. We had a chat about the different arrangements and decided on a particular one that worked and we were all happy with. We recorded the song in a studio called The Music Farm, which has a deep history in the Australian music scene. It's a beautiful location out in the Byron Bay hinterland and we felt it was perfect for recording this song. It began with the drums. We had to define which sections of the songs were going to be live drums and which were going to be electronic drums. So we got Troy Wright in, who's a great drummer from Queensland, and he laid down some amazing grooves, working out where the fills were going to be and basically bringing the whole song to life. As there were large sections in the song that were staying electronic, we focused on each section which had the live drums. They appear in really important parts of the song, really lifting the dynamic in those sections. So straight after the second chorus, the last outro chorus and the very end of the long version of the song. So from early on, we discussed keeping the unique drum samples that were used in the demo. Flynn had created some samples that he was using as programming, and we wanted to add those to the live drum kit to really enhance the sound, to create something unique. Flynn is a really experienced guitar player, and during the process of recording the demo, he was able to put down some really unique sounds and interesting guitar parts. There's a few tuning issues and noises, but it just really added something that was really special, so we felt it was better just to leave it as it is. As you can see, there's heaps of guitars going on in this session, most of which Flynn recorded at home using his Pro Tools rig and a tiny transistor guitar amp. Another element that carried across from the demo were the synths, which really added dimension to the song. They really provide a lot of movement, crescendo and tension through the electronic sections and other parts of the song. The bass guitar, while important, was built around these existing synths because they took on a very bass element in the tune. So once the song began to take shape, then we sat down with Luke, went through the song and worked out where we're going to put in the live bass. We had a Warwick bass, which was Luke's usual standard bass, but in the studio there was also a Rickenbacker style bass, which really added a different flavour for the end of the song. The bass guitar was initially put down by Flynn on the demo with a guitar and an octave effect. So when we recreated that in the studio, we actually just played 2 different parts on the Rickenbacker style bass, which you can hear towards the end of the song. As you can hear in the song, there's a lot of vocals going on, a lot of tracks and effects and layers, which some of them have no lyrical content, they're just vocal melodies and ideas that create either a rhythmical effect or just an interesting texture within the mix. One of the really unique sounds on the song is a particular vocal pedal that Flynn's been using to write the demos with. This sound is really a feature of the song, so we've used it throughout the different sections of the tune and it plays a big role in the vibe. In the demoing process, I remember Flynn pointing out that Luke actually came up with the killer chorus melody. So you can hear here, it's actually Luke singing along, singing phonetics. There's no lyric to it at all, but you can hear it's the melody there. It's essential to the song, the foundation of this chorus. With 3 different vocalists in the band, we were really able to create different textures with the different guys, and as you can hear, there's different layers in the chorus with each guy putting down their own part and creating something unique.
believe you understand. set sail on a trip to Wonderland. I ended up lost at sea. I tried to find the magic man. I tried to find the magic man.
So after about 5 days at the music farm, I took this monster session back to my studio in Melbourne for the final programming, editing, cleaning up and getting it ready for mixing. I'd recently installed Pro Tools 11 onto the computer, which really made it possible for me to mix this massive project without having to compromise on memory, plugins and tracks that I had running within the actual mix session. So hopefully that gives you a bit of insight into what it took to create Wonderland, the track from the Occupants.